Hi, hello dear students, welcome to our channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, binomial theorem questions, 7 marks questions we are going to discuss. Let us have a discussion. The first question, if P and Q are sum of odd terms and sum of even terms respectively, in the expansion x plus a whole power n, then prove that p square minus q square equal to x square minus a square whole power n. Second question, 4pq equal to x plus a whole power 2n minus x minus a whole power 2n. For that, first we need to write the expansion of x plus a whole power n. So x plus a whole power n expansion I am writing here. So nc naught x power n plus nc1 x power n minus 1 a power 1 nc2 x power n minus 2 a power 2 plus and so on. NCR x power n minus r a power r plus and so on. NCN a power n. This is equation number 1. Here in the question, if you observe that second question, x minus a whole power 2n is there. So we need to write x power x minus a whole power n also. So wherever plus a is there, you replace with minus a. So the expansion of x minus a whole power n will come. Dear students, you know already. So again we have x minus a whole power n is equal to same expansion, alternatively plus minus we are getting, that's all. nc0 x power n minus nc1 x power n minus 1 a plus nc2 x power n minus 2 a power 2 minus and so on plus minus 1 whole power r ncr x power n minus r a power r plus and so on. Here also minus 1 whole power n ncn a power n. Keep that equation number 2. After writing these two expansions, condition is given. Just I will scroll up. P and Q are sum of odd terms and sum of even terms. P represents sum of odd terms. Q represents sum of even terms. So separately I am writing here. Given P equal to sum of odd terms in the expansion 1. So that is P is equal to odd term means whichever the starting term nc naught x power n, nc naught x power n, that is the starting term, odd term. Next nc2 will come now, nc2 x power n minus 2 a square or a power 2. Next nc4 will come, obviously, x power n minus 4 a power 4 plus and so on. Similarly, and q is equal to sum of even terms in the expansion 1. Even terms means that is q is equal to It starts from NC1. So NC1 x power n minus 1 a power 1. NC3 x power n minus 3 a power 3 plus NC5 x power n minus 5 a power 5 plus and so on. After writing of these values, you mention dear students like this, so you will get good impression to the examiner. After writing the values of P and Q, next, see equation 1, if you add P plus Q, why we are adding P plus Q? In the answer step, P square minus, in the question, first question, P square minus Q square is there. How to get P square minus P square? P plus P into P minus Q. So now, P plus Q is equal to, so adding these two box values, NC0 x power n plus NC2 x power n minus 2 a square plus and so on, plus Q value NC1 x power n minus 1 a power 1 plus NC3 x power n minus 3 a power 3 plus and so on. If you add these two terms P and Q, ultimately equation 1 only we are going to get now. So orderly we can write it in order, NC0 x power n plus NC1 x power n minus 1 a power 1, NC2 x power n minus 2 a power 2 plus and so on will come. This is the expansion of x plus a whole power n only, no? So P plus Q value we got it as similarly P minus Q also we need to write. P minus Q is equal to, so NC0 x power n plus NC2 x power n minus 2 a power 2 plus and so on minus NC1 x power n minus 1 into a plus NC3 x power n minus 3 a power 3 plus and so on. So if you subtract these two terms, you will get x minus a whole power n expansion only. So how it is means, write in the order, NC0 x power n minus NC1 x power n minus 1 a power 1 plus NC2 x power n minus 2 a power 2 minus and so on. By observing this expansion is equal to x minus a whole power n. So P minus Q and P plus Q, both expansions we got it. After that, consider the first question. What is that first question? P square minus Q square. It is in the form of a square minus b square. Can we write a plus b into a minus b? So like this, P plus Q into P minus Q. The value of P plus Q is what? X plus a whole power n. The value of P minus Q is x minus a whole power n. Now, both are having same powers now. Can we write like this? X plus a into x minus a whole power n. A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So, x square minus a square whole power n which is the required RHS. Therefore, conclusion step, p square minus q square is equal to x square minus a square whole power n. Hence, the first result. Similarly, the second result. What is the second result? 4pq. It is in the form of 4ab. 4ab can be written as a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. So, this can be written as p plus q whole square minus p minus q whole square. So, p plus q value we got it as x plus a whole power n whole square minus x minus a whole power n whole square. So, a power m, b power m, a power m whole power n, a power mn. So, x plus a whole power n into 2 is 2n minus x minus a whole power n whole power 2 whole power 2n. Therefore, that only they are asking to prove na. Therefore, 4pq is equal to x plus a whole power 2n minus x minus a whole power 2n. Hence, the second result. This is the way. Just once again, I will revise. I will show the terms how we proved. First, we wrote the expansion of x plus a whole power n. Next, x minus a whole power n. After that, odd terms, even terms we separated. We have taken the name as p and q. In the next step, p plus q. In the next term, p minus q. After that, considering first question, p square minus q square, p plus q into p minus q, and applied a power m, b power m is ab whole power m. Consider the second question, 4pq. It is in the form of 4ab. So, a square minus b, a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. It is like p plus q whole square minus p minus q whole square, which is equal to, substitute the respective values of p plus q and p minus q, and we'll get the required solution. We'll move to the next one. If the coefficients of 4 consecutive terms in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power n are a1, a2, a3, a4, then show that a1 by a1 plus a2 plus a3 by a3 plus a4 equal to 2a2 by a2 plus a3. This is also very important question, dear students. So, how to first given expansion? What is the given expansion here? Given expansion 1 plus x whole power n. In that, they are asking 4 consecutive terms in the expansion. So, the 4 consecutive terms, the 4 terms of the expansion 1 are, see, one by one I will write it, observe carefully. T1 I am taking. Can I write like T0 plus 1? I want to write TR plus 1 like general term. So, R is equal to 0 in this case. NC0 1 power n x power 0. I hope everyone understand. T2. Then this can be written as T1 plus 1 only, no? So, TR plus 1 if we compare, R is equal to 1 will come. NC1 1 power n minus 1 into x power 1. Similarly, T3, 4 consecutive terms they are saying. So, T3 means T2 plus 1 we can write it, R is equal to 2, NC2 1 power n minus 2 x power 2. So, next T4 is equal to T3 plus 1 equal to NC3 1 power n minus 3 x power 3. So 4 consecutive terms of the expansion 1 plus x whole power n we completed. We wrote that. Here the coefficients of 4 consecutive terms in the expansion, the coefficients, we already discussed what are the coefficients. Yes, once again I will show that. These are the coefficients. These names are given as, so given that A1 equal to NC naught, A1, A2 is equal to NC1, A3 is equal to NC2, A4 equal to NC3. These are the terms. The coefficients of these 4 consecutive terms are given as A1, A2, A3, A4. Now come to consider first LHS. What is LHS? Considering LHS. In LHS we have A1 by A1 plus A2 plus A3 by A3 plus A4. A1 divided by A1 I am taking common from the denominator, so 1 plus A2 by A1 will come, plus similarly A3 divided by A3 take common from the denominator, 1 plus A4 by A3. I hope everyone understand. A1 get cancelled, A3 get cancelled, 1 by 1 plus A2, A1 values we have now here. So A2 value is NC1 divided by A1 value is NC0 plus 1 by 1 plus A4 value NC3 divided by NC2. Now simplification step, which is equal to 1 by 1 plus NC1 is n, NC0 is 1 plus 1 by 1 plus NC3 n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 3 factorial. 3 factorial means what? 6 by NC2 n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. So 2. Here n into n minus 1, n into n minus 1 get cancelled. 2 ones are 2 threes are. So this LHS value will becomes 1 by 1 plus n plus this term if you simplify 1 by 1 plus n minus 2 divided by 3. I will write 3 neatly. So after taking LCM here, 1 by 1 plus n, 3 will become numerator, 3 plus n minus 2. So 1 by 1 plus n plus 3 by 3 minus 2 is also 1, no? 1 plus, which is equal to, whenever denominators are same, we can add the numerator. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 by 1 plus m, which is LHS. Now come to the RHS term. We need to consider RHS. What is the value of RHS? It is there in the RHS as 2A2 by A2 plus A3. 2 into A2 by A2 take common from the denominator. 1 plus A3 by A2. So 2 divided by 1 plus A3 means, what is A3 value? NC2 by A2 means NC1. Now expand the values. 2 by 1 plus NC2 means n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial by NC1 means n. So here n get cancelled. After taking LCM, 2 to the 4 will be there by 2 plus n minus 1. So if you simplify this, you will get 2 by n plus 1. So in LHS and RHS both are equation number 2. From 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS, and that is A1 by A1 plus A2 plus A3 divided by A3 plus A4 is equal to 2A2 divided by A2 plus A3. I hope everyone understands, students. Thank you for watching my channel. Any doubts are there regarding this, please write to my comment box. I will help you in my free time. Thank you all.